No, let's move on because we got UFC Vegas 32 is just a really really good card, and I'm kind of disappointed that we don't have more odds on this yet. But I'm pretty certain that I got a good enough read on what I think the odds are going to be for this main event with Cory Sandhagen and TJ Dillashaw. TJ is Corey's like a minus 175 favorite with TJ at like plus 155. Sandhagen 7-1 in the UFC, 5 wins inside the distance. His only loss was a stoppage loss. And then TJ Dillashaw from 2014 till now, 6-2 in the UFC, with four of his 6 wins by stoppage. And I gotta go with. I see that the fight goes the distance no is at minus 210, and I think if we got 25 minutes between both of these guys who are pretty, they've both been known as finishers. TJ, it's similar to Miesha Tate, where it's just like kind of just guessing how he's going to look.
Right.
But to be completely honest, and I'm not even trying to take anything away, but from TJ Dillashaw, but I feel like this is, I don't know, this might be too much of a step up, if that even makes sense, because he never he never went down in the rankings. He was just he just lost his spot. But yeah, it's Sandhagen. It's got to be Sandhagen, and I think if not the money line, because the money line's kind of steep at minus 175. I like either the under, which there isn't a line out yet. But I don't think that this fight's going to go the distance. One of them, I feel like Sandhagen's going to go in there and probably just wear on TJ and get like an RNC or something like that. Just backpack him and wear on him, and like a second round submission. I don't even think. It's hard to even say if it's going to be a submission or a TKO, but I think that I'm quite certain this fight will not go the distance, and I think Sandhagen gets it done inside the distance. What do you think?
Man, it's like you said, Al. The question marks for me I know what Cory Sandhagen we're going to get. Right? A high-level guy, championship level in my estimations, and a guy that's on the up and up, an absolute killer, a bloodthirsty, focused, concise, huge bantamweight who, like you said, one hiccup, Aljamain Sterling backpacks him, locks in the RNC. The fight's over in a minute, 90 seconds. You know what I mean? I'm not going to call it a fluky fight, but personally, I think Cory Sandhagen probably beats Aljamain Sterling 8 or 9 times out of 10. I think we saw the variance outcome in that spot. I really do. The way Petr Yan put a beating on the fraudulent fake champion Aljamain Sterling, I think Cory Sandhagen does a pretty similar does him dirty in a similar way. Now the difference is Petr Yan, the Russian, much better grappler, much better wrestling, much better defensive wrestling than a Cory Sandhagen. That is his weak point, I feel like. And I'm not going to be surprised if TJ Dillashaw comes in here with a wrestle-heavy game plan, because I think that is the blueprint. Aljamain Sterling laid out how you beat Cory Sandhagen, okay? And I'm not going to be surprised if TJ Dillashaw, who, Dwayne Bang Ludwig kickboxing, a guy who elevated his striking to championship elite level, I'm not going to be surprised if Dillashaw comes in here with that kind of a game plan. But I will say this, TJ Dillashaw, 35 years old, literally at the expiration date for a bantamweight, generally speaking, 2 years removed, ring rust as a mofo, no longer on EPO. And Al, I've said this time and time again. I've said it time and time, and I'm going to say it one more time. TJ Dillashaw got caught on EPO, okay? TJ Dillashaw wasn't just on EPO, okay? The guy's got steroid nips like a mofo, gyno like crazy. TJ Dillashaw was on everything, okay? This dude was on a concoction of PEDs. So we might not be talking about a downtick in cardio output and pace. We might be just talking about a guy that looks nothing like what he did previously. And but the thing is, again, like you said, man, we just don't know. And I do have questions. I don't know the TJ Dillashaw we're going to get. But I'll say this. Even if it is the same Dillashaw, which it's not going to be, even if it was, I still probably favor Cory Sandhagen. And I do. Cory Sandhagen's the play. I can tell you folks right now, it don't matter the tape I'm going to run, the stat digging I'm going to do. The pick's in. The play is Cory Sandhagen, plain and simple. And that's how I feel about it. I think Cory Sandhagen next week's main event. I think he takes it. I think he looks impressive. I think he looks good. Do I think it could play out close? It might, but again, it's similar to the Miesha Tate scenario, but we have all these extra red flags when it comes to TJ, and we're just really not going to know until the guy gets in there and the cage door closes.
Yeah, I agree. I also think that something that I've just picked up on is Sandhagen is really good, and we obviously saw it with the Frankie Edgar knockout, but even with the Marlon Moraes knockout, he's really good at timing people based on their head movement. He's really good at timing his opponent's shoots, and if I feel like if TJ goes in and like if Sandhagen is able to rock him and TJ goes in for like a blind double leg or something like that, I feel like that either the flying knee or that type of that shin to the head kick that we've seen him throw before. I feel like those are two ways that he's going to have a chance of winning here, because if TJ ends up getting rocked and just goes in blindly, I feel like, I think Sandhagen he's got something that a very few guys have, where he just has the ability to, he's this type of guy who could throw if he had if he was a little bit finer tuned in his jiu-jitsu. He's the type of guy that he has like such a good vertical leap and stuff like that he could throw like a flying triangle. He's got he's super athletic and he's really coordinated, and I feel like if he gets TJ hurt, he's going to be able to finish him. I said a submission, but now that I'm talking it out, I feel like it's a lot more it's a lot more of a possibility that he's going to be able to finish him with strikes and just, get him dazed and then finish him with some type of, maybe even a guillotine or something. But I think just straight up, if you can't get a good price on him, I feel like he's going to keep taking money. And if you can't get a good price on him, I like the inside the distance, which will probably be at plus money. It'll probably be at like plus 110 or something like that.